Jack Draper. Jack Alexander Draper, born the 22nd of December 2001, is a British professional tennis player. He has been ranked as high as world number 25 in singles by the ATP, achieved on the 19th of August 2024, and a doubles ranking of number 477 attained on the 14th of February 2022. Draper has won one title on the ATP Tour at the 2024 Boss Open in Stuttgart. He has also won 5 titles on the ATP Challenger Tour and 7 on the ITF Tour. As a junior, Draper was the runner-up in his first and only Grand Slam final at the 2018 Wimbledon Championships, ending the year at his peak junior ranking of world number 7. Early life. Draper was born in Sutton, London and brought up in nearby Ashford, Surrey. His father is Roger Draper, former chief executive of Sport England and the Lawn Tennis Association, and his mother is Nikki Draper, a former junior British tennis champion. Draper attended Parkside School in Stoke-Darban, Cobham, from age 4 to 11, while being coached by Justin Sharing. He then attended Reed's School, Cobham for 2 years. Juniors. Draper reached his first and only junior Grand Slam final at the 2018 Wimbledon Championships, where he lost to Xing Chunxing in 3 sets. He closed the year at a career-high junior ranking of number 7. Professional career. 2021, ATP, Masters and Top 250 debut. Plagued by injuries for most of his career, Draper made his ATP Tour main draw debut in singles as a wildcard at the Miami Open. He had to retire in his first round match against Mikhail Kukushkin, after he collapsed on the court from heat-related illness. At the Queen's Club Championships in June, Draper secured the biggest win of his career to date with a victory over world number 23 Jannik Sinner as a wildcard. He defeated world number 39 Alexander Bublik in the round of 16 to reach the quarterfinals of an ATP tournament for the first time in his career, where he lost to eventual finalist Cameron Norrie. By reaching this stage of the tournament, he became the youngest British ATP quarterfinalist since Andy Murray in 2006 and earned a top 250 debut in the ATP rankings. He received a wildcard into the singles main draw at the Wimbledon Championships. He drew defending champion Novak Djokovic in the first round, where he claimed the first set 6-4 before losing the next 3 sets to seed the match. 2022, 4 challenges, Masters quarterfinal and top 10 win, top 50. In January, Draper entered the 2022 Città di Forlì 2, an ATP Challenger Tour event, in Forlì, where he was the 8th seed. There, he reached his first Challenger final and won his first title on the tour after defeating compatriot Jay Clark, 6-3, 6-0. 2 weeks later, Draper continued his run of form at the Città di Forlì 4, where he was unseeded and reached his second final to claim his second challenger title after defeating Tim van Rijthoven, 6-1, 6-2. The win led Draper to debut in the top 200 and reach a new career high of world number 162. Draper secured his 3rd consecutive challenger title in his 3rd Forlì tournament at Città di Forlì the following week after saving 4 match points in the final to defeat Alexander Richard in 3 sets. At the Miami Open, Draper clinched his first Masters 1000 match win over Gilles Simon as a wildcard. He lost in the second round to Norrie. Draper went on the next week to win his 4th challenger title at St. Brieuc, defeating Zizou Bergs in the final. At the 2022 Mutua Madrid Open, on his debut, he defeated world number 27 Lorenzo Sonego as a wildcard for his second win at the Masters level. Draper made his top 100 debut at world number 99 on the 13th of June 2022. At Eastbourne, as a wildcard, Draper beat Jenson Brooksby, 4th seed Diego Schwartzman and fellow wildcard Ryan Peniston to reach the first ATP semi-final of his career. He lost in 3 sets to Maxime Cressy in the semi-finals. He earned a direct entry at a major tournament for the first time at the 2022 Wimbledon Championships and won his first Grand Slam match defeating wildcard Zizou Bergs. Draper qualified for the Canadian Open in Montreal, where, after beating Hugo Gaston in the first round, upset third seed and world number 5 Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets in the second round for his first top 10 win. It was his first third-round showing in his career at a Masters 1000 level. After Gael Monfils, his third-round opponent, retired due to injury, Draper advanced to his first Masters 1000 quarter-final. He lost to Pablo Carreño Busta in straight sets, who was the eventual champion. At the 2022 Winston-Salem Open he defeated Fabio Fognini in the second round. Next he defeated former number 3 and wildcard Dominic Thiem to reach the quarterfinals, where he lost to qualifier Marc-Andrea Hussler in straight sets. At the US Open he reached the third round of a major for the first time in his career, defeating 6th seed and world number 8 Felix Auger-Aliassime in straight sets. In the fourth round he retired against Karen Khachanov at 1-set-all. On the 19th of October, he qualified for the 2022 Next Generation ATP Finals, the first Briton to do so. On the 24th of October he reached his career-high singles ranking of world number 45, having reached the top 52 weeks earlier. At the Next Gen Finals he reached the semi-finals, defeating top seed Lorenzo Musetti. 2023, top 40, 2 major debuts, return to ATP Tour after injuries, first ATP final. Draper started his 2023 season at the Adelaide International 1. He lost in the second round to 8th seed and world number 20, Karen Khachanov. At the Adelaide International 2, he beat 8th seed Tommy Paul in the second round. He then got revenge on 3rd seed and world number 20, Karen Khachanov, defeating him in the quarter-finals to reach his second ATP semi-final. Despite beating him last week, he lost his semi-final match to lucky loser and eventual champion, Kwon Soon Woo, in a tight 3-setter. Making his debut at the Australian Open, he fell in the first round to top seed, world number 2, 2009 champion, and defending champion, Rafael Nadal, in 4 sets while struggling with cramps. He reached a career-high singles ranking of number 38 on the 16th of January 2023. Draper returned to action in March by playing at the BNP Paribas Open. In his debut at this tournament, he defeated 24th seed, world number 29, and compatriot, Dan Evans in the second round. In the third round, he beat 2009 finalist, former world number 1 and compatriot, Andy Murray, in straight sets. He was forced to retire from his fourth-round match against top seed, world number 2, and eventual champion, Carlos Alcaraz, due to an abdominal muscle injury. Draper withdrew from the Miami Open due to the fact that he did not want to make his abdominal injury any worse. He made his debut at the 2023 French Open but was forced to retire from his first-round match against Thomas Martin Etcheverry due to a shoulder injury. As a result, he announced on the 8th of June that he will miss the entire grass season. Draper made his return to the ATP Tour during the US Open, where he defeated Radu Albert, 17th seed Hubert Hurkacz and Michael Mmoh to advance to the second week. He was eventually defeated by Andrei Rublev in the fourth round. He reached the Challenger final of the 2023 Open d'Orléans and returned to the top 100 on the 2nd of October 2023. In November, he won his fifth Challenger title, the 2023 Trofeo Fai Pearl. Ranked number 82 at the next tournament, the 2023 Sofia Open, he reached his second semi-final of the season, defeating top seed Lorenzo Musetti and qualifier Kem Ilkel. He reached his first career final, defeating Jan-Lennard Struff. He became the youngest Briton to reach an ATP Tour final since Andy Murray in 2009 Miami. 2024, major quarter-final, ATP title, British number 1, Olympics and top 25 debuts. Draper reached his second final at the 2024 Adelaide International, defeating 8th seed Alexander Bublik. He reached the semi-finals at an ATP 500 event for the first time at the 2024 Abierto Mexicano Telcel in Acapulco, defeating 6th seed Tommy Paul, lucky loser Yoshihito Nishioka and Miomir Kekmanovic without dropping a set. He retired against defending champion and third seed Alex de Minaur. As a result, he moved to a new career high of number 37 on the 4th of March 2024. He reached his third career final at the 2024 Boss Open in Stuttgart, defeating three Americans en route: Marcos Giron, defending champion, and fourth seed Francis Tiafoe and Brandon Nakashima. Draper beat Matteo Berrettini in the final to lift his maiden title, making him the eighth first-time ATP Tour champion for 2024. Draper became the British men's number 1 and moved to a career-high number 31 in the ATP rankings on the 17th of June 2024. At the next grass court tournament, the 2024 Queen's Club Championships the following week, he reached back-to-back quarterfinals, defeating Mariano Navone and top seed and defending champion Carlos Alcaraz, in straight sets. As a result, he reached the top 30 in the rankings. At Wimbledon, Draper defeated Swedish qualifier Elias Ymer in 5 sets in the first round but lost his next match to compatriot Cameron Norrie. On the 15th of July, he was named in the Great Britain squad for the Davis Cup group stage to be held in Manchester in September. At the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, Draper defeated Kei Nishikori in the first round, before losing to 7th seed Taylor Fritz in 3 sets. At the 2024 Cincinnati Open, he reached the round of 16 for the first time at the tournament, with an upset over 9th seed Stefanos Tsitsipas. He then defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime in 3 sets. He became the second Brit to reach multiple Masters quarterfinals before the age of 23 after Andy Murray since the introduction of the format in 1990. At the US Open, Draper overcame Zhang Shihen by retirement in the third set, Facundo Diaz-Acosta and Botic van der Zandschulp, all in straight sets matches, to reach the fourth round. With a win over Thomas Mashak also in straight sets, he reached his first Grand Slam quarter-final, having not faced a seeded opponent, and became the first British male player to reach the quarter-finals at the tournament since 2016. Coaches: Draper is coached by James Trotman at the National Tennis Centre in Roehampton as part of the LTA's Elite Players Support Programme. He hired fitness coach Dejan Vojnovic in 2023 and technical coach Wayne Ferreira in 2024. Personal life: Jack Draper is a natural right-hander but plays with his left, which means the backhand is played like a second forehand. In 2023, he had an estimated wealth of $3 million, and has signed sponsorship deals with the likes of Dunlop, Nike, and Vodafone. Draper supports Manchester United FC and enjoys listening to rap and grime music. Performance timeline: current through the 2024 Cincinnati Open ATP Tour Finals. Singles, 3, 1 title, 2 runner-ups. ATP Challenger Tour Finals. Singles, 6, 5 titles, 1 runner-up. ITF Futures/World Tennis Tour Finals. Singles, 10, 7 titles, 3 runner-ups. Doubles, 2, 1 title, 1 runner-up. Junior Grand Slam Finals. Singles, 1, 1 runner-up. Exhibition matches. Top 10 wins. He has a 3-11 record against players who were, at the time the match was played, ranked in the top 10.